right, and for our final guest, we have the Surfrider Foundation San Diego, Mitch Silverstein and Laura Walsh. Welcome, welcome. So, Mitch.
Yes. Hey,
What
Kelly.
Hi. Now, what do you do? Why do you do it? Surfrider Foundation.
Oh, big question. So probably a lot of people listening have heard of Surfrider Foundation. Our mission is to protect and enjoy the world's ocean, waves, and beaches through a powerful activist network. So the way we're structured as an organization, as a nonprofit, is a bit unique. Our national office is in San Clemente, which is pretty close to Oceanside, actually. But then in addition to our national office, we've got chapters all over the country and also some regional staff to support those chapters. So there's 81 Surfrider Foundation chapters.
Wow.
And the vast majority of those chapters are all volunteers. So our staff, Surfrider staff at the office and regionally, really exists mostly to support everyday people who love the ocean and love their beaches and want to protect them. And that's, I think, what makes Surfrider so awesome, in my opinion.
Yes, yeah, and so one of the things that I certainly know that you have been known for is your beach cleanups. I think that's like a lot of people say, Surfrider, they do beach cleanups. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
So yeah, I think before I got involved with Surfrider, I've heard of I was like, yeah, I've heard of Surfrider Foundation. They're the guys that do beach cleanups. And that's a cool thing to be known for. It's definitely very public, and we have a really robust beach cleanup program in San Diego County. We do at least 4 beach cleanups monthly, from Imperial Beach on our southern border all the way up to Oceanside Pier, where first Saturday of the month, Oceanside Pier, where we do our cleanups. Super popular, like 300 people every time, amazing. And so our beach cleanup program is really kind of like our best outreach to the public. But what a lot of people don't realize is that Surfrider Foundation, our work, it's not really all about beach cleanups. It actually starts with beach cleanups. And that's sort of the gateway, the funnel into getting more involved in protecting our coast. And I think our plastic pollution initiative is a great example of that. So I'll tell you about that for a sec.
Okay.
So our beach cleanup program, what separates a Surfrider cleanup from like your average just picking up trash on the beach, which is awesome if you do that, and everyone should, is that we take data on all the trash we collect. And in San Diego County alone this year, we've had over 8,500 volunteers participate in these cleanups, and we've removed over 12,000 pounds of trash from San Diego County beaches. And we've got data on all of that, so we know what items are polluting the beach the most. And guess what kind of material is the most polluting to our beaches?
Well, I don't want to say anything inappropriate, so you're going to have to tell me.
Okay, so plastic.
Okay.
And there's been a lot of attention in the media about plastic right now, which is great, which is a testament to a lot of hard work that organizations like ours have been doing. But essentially, if you look at what we're finding, what's polluting our beaches and also ending up in the ocean, 80% of what we find is either made entirely from or has plastic in it. And the vast majority of that are plastic items that are meant to just be used once and thrown away. Disposable, throwaway, single-use plastics.
Wow.
And so much of that ends up in the ocean. And if you haven't heard a statistic about that yet, the one I have liked to use lately is that there's more plastic in the ocean than there are stars in the sky.
Wow. Now, Laura, you started, well, Mitch, I think you said too, you started off as a volunteer with the organization, and you also do work in conjunction, Surfrider Foundation, with like Green Oceanside or some of these other places. Is that correct? Or
Yeah, we partner with a lot of local community organizations to get our different policy initiatives done. So we basically work on 3 major policy categories. That's focusing on coastal access and making sure people have access to this incredible resource that is for the public. And that's also clean water, making sure that things like plastic doesn't end up in the water, things like nuclear waste and border sewage. And then also beach preservation, which is an issue we're focusing on here in Oceanside. There are so many threats to the coast, from development to management and planning to now climate change and sea level rise, that there's a lot of work to be done to ensure that our beaches are protected.
We're almost out of time. So Laura, where can people want to volunteer or become involved, where can they check you out at?
Ooh, that's a great question for our chapter coordinator, but I think our website is a good place to start.
Well, we'll have the website on, so they just go to your website if they want to volunteer or donate and any of that good stuff.
Or you can call Laura's cell phone, which I'm happy to give out.
Well, look at the time. We're just about out of time here. Mitch and Laura, thank you so much for joining us. You're a lot of fun, and thank you for the serious work that you do to keep our beaches clean and pollution free.
Thank you.